A very common recommendation for solo low level paladins that I never got to try myself. This video is for Grimvale -1. This spawn is located in Edron. You take a boat ride with Cornell northeast of the city by saying hi passage yes, and same thing to get back. However, do keep in mind that during the 12th and 14th of each month, the full moon in-game will be active. When that happens, creatures in here turn you into were creatures, and the boat captain won't take you back to Edron. You will need to get a purple nightshade, which can be obtained very close to the entrance, and then eat it to get turned back to normal. There is 2 more spots to get the nightshade down in -2, and they do have a cooldown, so keep it in mind. The part you will be hunting as a low level is just the first floor, and for the most part is only in the entrance. It does depend on the character's strength, as you might need to go further into the cave sometimes, but because you hunt mostly on the same area, the majority of creatures you kill will be were badgers, with the occasional were boars, so having a prey for were badgers is highly effective, and it will be one of the best things of this spawn. Also, because they don't walk over fire, you can use firewalls or firebombs. On this character, I'm placing a firewall how I normally will use it, but there is another way that with a firebomb you can use energy walls, and this adds a lot more damage, which is very useful for low skill characters that I will show on the second character, but on this one I had decent skills of 91, and the experience was of around the 200k raw. Also using a tier 3 mana leech and tier 1 crit on the bow, with tier 2 on the helmet. Tier 2 imbuements are the worst to get based on cost, I just happen to have one for free. Ideally, you want to go with tier 3 anytime is an option. On this spot for the most part is easy and safe to hunt, however clearing the entrance can be difficult the first time. And same goes with whenever you lure 3 of them, which happens sometimes as you are luring from the left side and when you get back there is some respawn. If you want to avoid that happening, you can place firewalls blocking the path on the passages and stop attacking if you see one inside the main spot, or continue attacking and tank one hit for the creature before you start guiding on the firewall. With the second character, it wasn't much of an issue since the skills are quite high, so the were badgers will be dying before reaching the entrance. Also, something that could be a mistake I was doing was using X-Ray Con. Because they are slightly strong to physical, Holy Missile will be better. However, keep in mind one scales with distance and the other with magic level. So in some cases, if you have a high distance but low magic level, you might want to use Exoricon instead. So try out both and see which one does more damage in average. Also, because they turn invisible often, you might want to carry some AoE runes like UFBs, but you can also wait it out or use Mass Sound to reveal them. Also, as you can see, on this one I was using the strat for the energy wall, which will almost permanently reveal them, so that is not an issue when doing this. It is definitely the preferred way to do it, and all you need to do is avoid stepping on the middle of the firebomb during attack turns. Remember to bring some bullseye potions to get a bit more damage as well. Now with this character the experience went up to over 300k raw, using the same imbuements, which to be fair, some of it was for using energy walls to damage. So the previous character should have been doing around the 230k or something like that, which is not that high considering it's a spawn that is highly recommended. But probably what makes it better than the other options is the instant profit you make, because they drop platinum coins, with the creature products and items they drop, all can be sold to the NPC on the tent near the boat, so you get the hunt's profit right away. Which is not going to be super high, but it is always positive balance, and that is important on new servers the most. For a normal server, I will probably go to other places like these I have covered on this playlist, so consider checking them out and decide for yourself. Thank you for watching, especially grateful to the supporters of the channel, the Guild Causality, Night Star, and Tuna Hero.